As we counted down to a new year, we looked back on 2024, a year that brought us moment after moment.
The biggest stand and deliver ever. This is a new era being led by Trick Williams.
Two-time NXT Women's Champion.
Kalani Jordan has made history. The new face of NXT, Ethan Page.
This is ECW style right here.
Ova Femi conquers the field at Deadline.
Welcome to the premiere of NXT on the CW Network.
But as one countdown ended, another begins. A countdown to validation.
Who will be the better man when Alexis King meets Charlie Dempsey for the Heritage Cup?
A countdown to new challenges.
There truly is no one here on my level. People really think that Julia's gonna be the one to change that?
お前が座ってる椅子はこのビューティフルマットネスがいただく。
And a countdown to new opportunities.
Fatal four-way to determine the number one contender to the women's North American title. 4 women, 1 golden opportunity.
And a countdown to long-awaited vindication.
Trick Williams
I'ma shut up all the hate. I'ma shut out all the doubters.
versus Eddie Thorpe.
Trick, you didn't beat me.
Eddie's hand was on top of Trick.
You escaped.
Who's the NXT champion?
Versus Ova Femi.
I'm the captain now. Witness me become NXT champion.
Triple threat match for the NXT Championship.
Forget the countdown to 2025.
Whose destiny will prevail?
The countdown to tonight and to New Year's Eve ends